I have a confession to make, and it's a big one. But before I spill everything, let me ask you a quick question. Do you want to wake up to someone who is ready to commit and build a life with you right now? Are you exhausted from trying to convince men that you are marriage material? And are you sick of wasting time living in limbo with a guy who is constantly sitting on the fence about how he feels about you and your future? Are you still yearning after all this time to be able to have the security of a committed, loving relationship? Do you want to be a priority and not an option? And are you tired of feeling that you have to strive to keep a man or to get him to pursue you? Maybe you've been called needy, clingy, or desperate when all you're trying to do is get some sort of commitment from him, or at least an idea of what he wants and where it's all going. Or maybe you've waited and waited, trying not to pressure him, and the moment you mention wanting to move forward, he says he needs space to think about it. It's like you constantly have to walk on eggshells or feel that you can't say what it is that you really want and need, because if you do, then he blames you for wanting too much and then pulls back and expects you to just live off a promise instead of a solid commitment. Or worse, you get scared to say anything at all because of the fear of him rejecting you, so you just live off hope that maybe one day he'll want the same things. And it's frustrating when you see everyone else progress in their love life and wonder why you keep falling for men who just never seem to be ready. I believe you can get the right man to commit to you quicker than you think and with minimal effort. I'm Renee Slansky, and I'm an international dating and relationship coach to tens of thousands of women and men worldwide. My teachings and advice have reached millions around the globe, and I work with some of the biggest dating platforms and names in the business. But here's my confession. For 10 years, I totally sucked at relationships, and I could never keep a man even if you paid him. Yes, I was dating and in relationships, but I felt that I was constantly having to chase them, trying to get them to see my value and offer me the same love and commitment that I was already giving them. It was like I was never enough, no matter what I did. And I tried it all. Give him space, be mysterious, be independent, play it cool, play hard to get, be a damsel. I gave them what I thought they wanted, yet none of it seemed to make a difference. Every single time I would get rejected and heartbroken. And the worst part was when one of my relationships, which I had given more than anything, decided to split from me, he then proposed to another girl 3 months later. And that was my breaking point. I realized that I had created a toxic cycle of chasing men and that something had to change. I was angry because I knew I was a woman worthy of commitment and love. So why then did the men I date not feel the same? I would lie awake at night and wonder, is there something wrong with me? Am I dating the wrong type of guys? And was I asking for too much? And then that's when I realized that convincing a man to commit to me was wrong. It was not my job to convince anyone of my worth, and I was no longer going to just settle for maybes, one days, and the scraps. So I made it my mission to not suck at love anymore and learn rapidly how to get the next man to be the right one who was going to offer me marriage, because that is what I deeply desire. It was rocky and emotional at first, and I even had a few duds in between. But when it finally happened, which was only 4 months later after my epiphany, when I met my man, it was easy and it wasn't forced. And 9 months later, he proposed to me. Everyone tells us that getting a man to commit is hard, but that is a big fat lie. Truth is, no one teaches us this stuff at school or in life. And if anything, they tell us if he treats you mean, it's because he likes you. And then social media, magazines, and TV tell us that we have to compete with other women and sexualize ourselves even more just to get his attention. So we grow up thinking that if we show more skin and he treats us like crap, then we have a chance at love. I'm calling BS on all that crap you've been told, and I'm telling you now, Texting scripts alone will not get you the long-term commitment that you want from him. I have found a way that can literally accelerate what you've been trying to get breakthrough in for years. Truth is, you can work hard in love or you can work smart. And this isn't about changing who you are or giving up on the man that you're already with. This is a solution that allows you to work with where you're at to help rapidly progress your relationship to the next level or help you get a man who never wants to leave. Because if you are anything like these amazing women here, you are a woman who wants more than just a temporary fix. You want a man who is not going to run at the first sign of trouble. And you want a man who is going to actually start building a life with you right from the start. And the best part is you will gain more confidence, clear up the confusion, and have the strength and courage to step out and build the relationship you truly desire. And this solution is called the Man Magnet. It is my revolutionary short online program that shows you how to get a man to chase you and commit without having to beg, convince, or manipulate him in just 3 simple steps. And the best part is that it requires minimal effort and maximum return of the relationship with yourself. It is a digital e-course that gives you the 3 vital secrets on how to get him to commit and contains over 5 hours of coaching video and audio lessons and strategies so that you can have immediate progress in your love life. It has taken me 10 years of brokenness, rejection, and expensive therapy and countless failures to work out what exactly needs to happen in order to build a committed relationship. But I just want to give you the solution without having to go through that same painful and expensive process. This course will help you learn to create a lifestyle that encourages positive chase so that you don't have to keep trying to convince men to pursue you or feel like you have to play hard to get. It will reveal to you what men need and want in a dream partner so that you don't have to keep assuming and finding out through painful trial and error. You will learn what and when to say the right things to keep him hooked and communicate your standards so that you can get the right response. You will have a clear insight into the male's mind so that you can feel confident to trust yourself and men again. And these women are testimonies to the breakthrough that they have seen through my teachings. Women who have been trying for decades, finally for the first time in their life, getting the progress and commitment that they have always been trying for. I want to give you the same solution and strategy to get the commitment that you want. I want you to help get him off that fence, pursue you, and keep pursuing you because he is too afraid to lose you. I want you to say goodbye to ghosting, eggshells, and start planning your future. And here is exactly how we're going to achieve that. First, I'm going to teach you the 3 vital steps that it takes in order to get a man to commit to you. I'm going to reveal to you what men actually need in a relationship and how to create chase in a way that it is healthy and easy. I mean, what alone would that mean for you to know that you no longer have to worry about getting him to chase you? Then I'm going to give you the strategies on how to become the most desirable and dateable woman he has ever met. I will reveal to you what will drive him crazy, increase your confidence, and make you so irresistible that he will have tunnel vision only for you. And lastly, I will give you exactly what you need to know in order to get the response from him that you want. I'm going to teach you the art of communicating with men, what to say, how to say it, and when to say it, and even not what to say. How to get your message across so it's actually received, and how to seduce his mind so that he gives you his heart. How to ask for that commitment without coming across as needy, clingy, or desperate. If you could have the confidence and clarity on what to say to him every time, how would that make you feel? But that's not all. Not only am I going to teach you the 3 vital steps to get a man to chase you, become highly attractive, and have him see you as a future wife, but I'm also going to throw in 5 extra bonuses valued at over $300 completely free. The first thing I want to give you is the Decoding Men Guide, and this downloadable handbook is going to be your new best friend. It is a clear, concise insight into the male mind. But more than that, it also contains the do's and don'ts of dating, the red and white flag checklist, dating men with children, what he means when he says certain things, how to get him off the fence, and even your texting scripts. This means you no longer have to guess your way around men. Now, not only am I going to give you the Decoding Men Guide as well as the course and the course workbook, but I'm also going to teach you how to beat your current circumstances, master your mindset, and learn how to manifest anything that you want into your world. My Opportunity Manifesto Guide will give you the 6 proven steps to manifest the committed man into your life so that you don't have to go out and hunt him down. I don't want you to be held back by your fears or your current situation. And that's why I'm just giving you the strategy to break free of that at no extra cost. Now, bonus number 3, not only am I going to give you the Decoding Men Guide plus the Opportunity Manifesto, I want to give you something that is going to help boost your confidence and self-love daily, because I know what it feels like to second guess yourself and your worth after always feeling devalued and rejected. And the truth is, ladies, the number one thing that men find sexiest in a woman is confidence. And that doesn't always come naturally to us. So I've thrown in the 30-day affirmation audio track and guide at no added cost. And if you are someone who struggles with feeling confident or knowing how to establish your worth and keep your standards, then this gem is for you. It is going to feed your mind and your spirit with what you need to absorb in order to get progress in this area of your life and increase your confidence and sex appeal. Next, I want to give you something special. Not only am I going to give you the Decoding Men Guide, the Opportunity Manifesto, the 30-day daily affirmations audio, but I'm also going to give you what men want in a wife. I want to teach you what men see as wife material. So I'm throwing in a brand new, never ever been released before ebook and audiobook on what men want in a future wife. You will learn the number one thing above everything that makes men see you as future wife material. Plus, you will also learn the 8 ways that you can come across as a high-value woman who is wife material. And lastly, bonus number 5. Not only am I going to give you the Decoding Men Guide, the Opportunity Manifesto, the 30-day affirmations audio, what men want in a wife, but I'm also going to share the secrets on how to get a guy to miss you, crave you, and prioritize you again. I'm going to give you completely free the audio and ebook How to Get a Man to Miss You, which is full of tips and tricks on how to trigger a man's heart and mind to miss you, crave you, and want to pursue you even further. I am literally taking all the knowledge from working with hundreds of male clients from around the world and packaging it up just for you. Now, to have all of the above would normally cost you around $1,200. And to work with me one-to-one costs you minimum $300 an hour. But having a committed relationship shouldn't be something that only the rich can afford. So I asked my accounts team what I could lower the price to in order to cover my costs. And they came back to me with the figure of $497, which, I'm sure you'll agree is pretty fair. But I said no, I want something even better for these women. So they said the lowest I could do was $147. And I said no. I need to make this accessible and affordable for these women because I have walked in their shoes. So I decided to do a really crazy price. But before I reveal this price, let me ask you a question. If all it took was $147 to finally have some progress and clarity in your love life, it would be worth it, right? If investing in what probably cost you the same as a couple of nice outfits or dinners was actually going to get the man that you want to get down on one knee and commit to you, the value would probably be more than double that investment. But more than anything, if spending under $150 meant that you could make up for lost time spent on the wrong men, doing the wrong thing, so that you can have the ideal relationship, happiness, and family that you have always wanted, that I'm guessing you wouldn't think twice about jumping at this opportunity. I know that you are here for a reason, because something you are doing right now isn't working. I know you are trying, but you're not getting the progress or peace that you yearn for. I have been where you are, and I know that the man magnet is going to get you unstuck and moving forward. So here is what I want to do for you. Normally this course is priced at $1,200, and as you know, I was advised that I could drop it to $497, which just wasn't good enough. So they said, okay, $147 was the lowest. But I decided I wanted to do something even more, because I know the pain of struggling with love and getting a man to commit is so raw and difficult to master at times. But more than anything, I want to build trust between us. Whilst you know my story, I haven't met you in person, and I want to make sure that you understand that I am on the same page as you. So I decided to drop the price even further, and for a strictly limited time only, I'm offering the complete man magnet system along with those 5 free bonuses valued at over $1,200 for only $47. For less than $50, you will have the formula to get him to chase you and commit. You will have the entire system that has over 5 hours of coaching lessons in video and audio, plus the workbook, plus those 5 bonuses, including the Decoding Men Guide, the Opportunity Manifesto, the 30-day affirmation track, the What Men Want in a Future Wife audio and ebook, and the How to Make Him Miss You audio and ebook. Valued at over $1,200 is all yours for only one payment of $47. But as I said, this is for a strictly limited time and something that I will not be offering for much longer, because this price drop is unheard of, and I want to make sure that whoever is ready to tackle this part of their life jumps on the opportunity right now. Once the price resets back to normal, it won't be changed again. That's why right now I want to save you hundreds of dollars and give you over $1,000 worth of value. If one payment of $47 could transform even your current relationship from being unstable to having him chase you again and offer you a lifetime commitment, what would that mean to you? If spending less than $50 could literally change the dating game for you and make up for years of lost time and heartache, would you do it? You see, money is something that will keep coming and going in our life, but time is something that we can never get back. And most of the time, we don't think anything about spending $50 on 6 coffees? Yet we start to question investing the same amount when it comes to educating us on how to build the love life that we want. You already know the cost of not having what you yearn for. So my question to you is, what is the price that you have on your happiness and moving forward? If you want to stop chasing men and finally build the committed relationship that you want into your life, then all you need to do is click the Add to Cart button and go straight through to the checkout, and you will be able to start immediately. Now, for those of you who have already purchased, once you've created your login details and accessed the course, you will then find a welcome video which explains how everything works. So be sure to go through it and don't forget to download your course workbook. The Man Magnet is something I have already experienced, and I am living proof that it works. This isn't about impacting my life. I am already living in my dream relationship, and this price drop is purely so that you can understand that getting a man to commit is accessible to you. I built this course especially for women like yourself, so that you could stop guessing your way through relationships and have the progress and commitment that you want. How do I get a man to commit is the biggest question that I get asked. So that's why I decided to just give you the system that actually works. It's easy for male dating gurus to be out there telling you how to get a man to commit, but they aren't dating these men. And as a woman like you, I know what it feels like, and I understand the in-depth process it takes within ourselves, as well as knowing more about men and love. All you have to do is make a choice. Are you going to stay where you are and keep hoping and trying? Or are you going to invest into your happiness and love life and get clarity, direction, peace, and progress? If you're saying yes to the second choice, then simply click the Add to Cart button and get started today. You will have the entire system of over 5 hours of coaching, the Decoding Men Guide, the Opportunity Manifesto, the 30-day affirmation track, the What Men Want in a Future Wife audio and ebook, and the How to Make Him Miss You audio and ebook, valued at over $1,200 for only one payment of $47. It is that simple. $47 today could change your life forever. So don't delay your love story any longer. Click the Add to Cart button and I will see you on the other side.